with football, I always think, like, it sounds kind of deep, but like I always think about like my purpose in what I'm doing. So I don't just want to like play football for the sake of doing it. So like if I was younger and I was like, I want to play for the national team, but really why? Why? What purpose do I have in that? Do I just want to do it for myself, or will I be impacting people while I'm doing it? And I know I feel most fulfilled when I feel intent in what I'm doing and how I can impact people doing it. So while I loved playing for England when I was younger at youth level, it was all experience. You know, it was all experience representing my country, meeting new people, being pushed outside my comfort zone. And it was only in the past 2 years, really, 2 years that I've really taken, like, I brought it up to my dad. I'm like talking about Nigeria because as much as I went to an under 23 camp when I was quite young, actually. I probably about 19. I could be wrong, but I knew that there was never anybody like me who had represented Nigeria, and I also know as a mixed race football player how I can be of not benefit, but people could relate to me because I have a younger sister and I know plenty of mixed race kids who I've coached who don't feel like they necessarily have a niche in society. You know, they don't necessarily fit in one demographic, so to speak. And I think football is more than just the sport itself. It's what you are doing and for what reason you're doing it. So I knew that playing for Nigeria is, I'm not somebody who likes the attention. Like I don't want to be, as I want to get my message out there, but I'm not really concerned about fame or status. That actually freaks me out. Like I don't want that, like I don't, like, not that I don't want it. I know it comes, but like I'm more bothered about the reason I'm here is because I understand what it means to represent my heritage, understand my heritage more. I mean, like I grew up in a very British household. My dad's half Nigerian, with my granddad being like born in Lagos, raised there and coming over here when he was a kid. But like I never would get the experience I've had so far with Nigeria if it wasn't playing for the national team. And I know how I can use those experiences to talk to my younger sister who's mixed race like myself, to speak to other kids and for them to understand what it means to be where they're from. Like ultimately, as horrible as this is, like young kids go through experiences because of what they look like. Like my younger sister experiences things, and I know other young kids who I've spoken to go through like discrimination because of how they look, and I want them to feel empowered in how they look and feel, because I've almost had the privilege of growing up not having to understand it, but now I feel like it's important to, I have a duty to, and I want to, because like I represent something way bigger than me all the time with what I do. But like I go to when I went most recently with making my competitive debut with Nigeria, when I was there, I was really emotional while I was there because of the experience, like the fact that these girls, like, and it's something they're used to, but I've grown up like this, like singing prayer like after dinner. I remember the second day I cried while they were singing because I'm like, gosh, I've experienced anything like this before. And it felt so like I felt a part of something way stronger than if I was just playing football just because I wanted to, and ultimately that's why I've made the decision I have. And it's not easy. It's not easy at all. I mean, I knew it wasn't going to be, but I understand that it's important for me to do it.